Okay. All right. So it's 11:31. So let's talk about B9 drag racing. So very exciting.
Yep.
Our calibration team and our marketing team put a project together a couple weeks ago to make our B9 S4 run as fast as it can in the quarter mile. Goal was to hit the tens. And so we did some prep to our car. Full disclosure, this is what we did. This is an exhibition effort. This is to show what's possible. Anyone who's watching this can do the same stuff to their car. No trick motorsport. Anything.
No, this is all very, very simple. What you would consider normal for anyone going out to run a quick time.
Yeah, so we did two main things. We did weight reduction on the car, and we put wheels and tires on the car. So weight reduction, we took 220 pounds out of the car, which it's like
pretty moderate.
It's like your buddy who eats a little too much Taco Bell, was in the car with you. It's not a huge amount, but so we did a lightweight battery from anti-gravity batteries. I think that's probably like 50 pounds.
Yeah, we didn't itemize each weight. We just had.
Yeah,
it was. We weighed it before, weighed it after. We were done with
basic
stuff.
No, but I'm just saying the battery is a big part of this. If you want to drop 50 pounds from your car right now,
sure. The stock batteries are huge.
Spend $900 on this battery, and it will do it. A Kirky driver's seat, which is basically made from aluminum foil and a thin piece of cloth. So there's probably another 50, 60, 75 pounds there. We did a lightweight driver mod, which is Nick. Not as light as he used to be, but still pretty light. Passenger seat removed. So
this is what happens when he's not in the room here.
Yeah, I know. He should be
chooses not to show up, and he's going to get...
Passenger seats, I mean, those things are heavy. That's probably another 60 pounds.
I don't know what those weigh in at.
No, they're heavy,
They
though.
kind of go, but yeah, with the seat massagers and everything.
When you pick one up, they're heavy. But again, it comes out with a couple bolts.
Yeah, it's like 1 or 2 screws.
Yeah, it's not a lot of work. The rear seats were removed. This is very controversial. The rear seat removal mod.
Those come out with no tools.
People have fist fights over this thing.
Pop up their seat.
Yeah, but those are probably like 10 or 15 pounds, and it's not too heavy. Honestly, we could have left those in. All the door cards are in the car. So I saw someone on Instagram said that the car was fully gutted. That's false.
Yeah, when you do that, like those are guys that are like carpets out, all the sound dampening's out. The door cards are out.
I mean, what I just listed, the battery was swapped, a different driver's seat, which is a lot lighter. But really, the only things that were removed from the car are the passenger seat and the rear seats.
Yeah.
The gas tank that's had very little fuel in it.
That's
a big source of weight. Yeah. And you do that at least once a week.
Every day. Yeah.
The cat back was removed, so that's a source of restriction and weight, but again, very easy to do. And then we fabricated some exhaust turned down so the car wouldn't burn down. Yeah, and people do remove more stuff from the car. When we've done runs with our TTRS, we've removed our cards and stuff, but we did not this time. And when I hear fully gutted, I mean that's what like a race car is,
Yeah.
This is no means everything's reversible. And then we put 17-inch wheels and tires on the car. Hoosier DR2 drag radial tires.
Mm-hmm.
These are not wrinkle slicks or anything. They're just really sticky radial tires. Like if you tried to take these on a road course, the tread would melt off after a while.
Yeah.
So they're just very sticky, but they're not wrinkle slicks. And then what 17-inch wheel do we use?
RPF ones.
RPF ones, which requires some modification of the factory.
Yeah, those ones.
Calipers.
We didn't.
Yeah. And we don't sell these wheels and tires.
And it was some. I think it was. I'd have to check with Nick, but I think it was some really light clearancing to get them to. It was like a little.
But it fits.
Yeah, it's like a boss or a bump on the caliper.
I think it's about $3 or $4 $3 or $4 in wheels and tires. Looks like Nick's just getting
what he's watching
fired up
to figure out how to block him.
Yeah. So it's this is $4,000 or $5,000 of modifications plus some of your time. To do this.
I feel like we should contextualize or normalize that though. That's all of this I would consider bare minimum normal for anybody going out to set a quick time drag racing.
Yeah, if you're like
Um,
if you have a hobby of like making your car go fast in the quarter mile, this is the kind of thing you would do to prepare your
yeah,
car.
none of this is abnormal.
And you could go like, put a bunch of Mustangs and Camaros in their place and Hemis and stuff with this setup, and you just spend Friday afternoon doing some of these mods, and then you go drag race Saturday morning, and you could be in the tens with a flash to your ECU.
Yep.
And again, this is a stock 034 calibration. This is not a custom calibration.
I mean, it's the only thing that was any different is we are working on new TCU software, which honestly, all that really does at this point is just some shift points, which you could do, essentially manually.
To Nate's point, there could be some stuff that's not in this file that's not in our current production file.
ECU
However, it will be.
Yeah, ECU is stage 2 or R2, what's on the servers now.
Yeah.
No changes there.
And no nitrous or no hidden power adders or anything like that. So as a result, we ran, and then so we tried to go to the drag strip, and there was some issue with the drag strip being closed, which seems to happen because this time of year they switch different dates and whatever, and so there was some confusion. Regardless, we went out to found the flattest piece of road in Central America that we could, and using Draggy, which is proven to be a reliable and accurate measuring device.
It's what most of the comparisons you're going to see out there are done on.
Yeah.
We're going to back it up with obviously a measured quarter.
We will, but this if you think Draggy's an issue, it's not. But then we're also driving on a non-prepped street surface.
This is zero prep.
Yeah.
And,
So we ran a 10.6 at 124.76 miles an hour with a 1,325 foot DA. And then 24 hours later, the DA improved to minus 308 feet, and we were able to run a 10.84 at 126 miles an hour. So we beat our own record a day later, and this is substantially faster than anyone else has run on a stock turbo.
Yep.
And
a much higher DA than what has been run on a stock turbo.
Yeah. So we're thrilled. We're pleased. Again, this is you can duplicate these results. Nothing crazy or special.
Nope.
And full disclosure, that's everything that we did. So we might we're putting the car back together, so we might just go do some full weight runs.
And we had done some previously too with a way worse DA.
Yeah, so we were in the
11.2s
full weight with a way worse DA. So not far off from this, and I think we feel pretty confident.
Yeah,
we could definitely hit like a low 11.1 or something like that full weight,
yep.
Which is still shatters anything else anyone else has run. So. And then we did actually post some full weight. What was it? What was the full weight that we posted? 11.2?
11.24, I think.
Yeah, so we posted our 11.24 already, which is substantially faster than the previous record. All right. So anyways, any questions about that, feel free to follow up.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's asking, what is DA? The previous B9 3.0T stock turbo record was minus 2,600. What does this mean? So that's... that's DA is the density of the air.
Density altitude.
It's called density altitude. But basically, it's like how much oxygen is in the air. And it's a function of, barometric pressure and temperature. The lower the temperature, the denser the air. The more air you can cram into your motor, the bigger the booms. And so, yes, a minus 2,600 DA is really good.
Yeah,
you're going to run really fast times.
Yep.
We were well above, we were 1,300, and then when it dropped to minus 300, we ran slightly faster, just a few hundredths of a second faster. So that just shows that if all things being equal, if we had a minus 2,600 foot DA, we would have probably dropped like another tenth off that time. Again, because there's more fuel in the air. You can't forget, your car doesn't burn only fuel, it burns the air.
Yeah, and generally when you see really low DAs like that, it comes along with, like you said, the temperature of the air. So you get the added effect of the more dramatic temperature differential across the air to air intercoolers.
I mean, it's all about density.
Yeah.
If there's more air, there's more fuel. I mean, we humans experience it.
Yeah.
Go to Colorado and in Denver, you feel it instantly getting off the airplane. There's just less oxygen in the air, and you go up to 14,000 feet and about to pass out.
Yeah, try and do some exerted effort or exercise like you would at sea level.
Yeah, now and then your car also feels it at elevation. So that's all.
Yeah, right. It's not a human phenomenon.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, more coming. That was honestly like a first effort at getting some quarter mile stuff done on that, and we're getting.
I mean, and this is in some cases a half a sec faster than what our competitors have posted. Definitely 0.3 of a second or more faster than one of our other competitors.
Huge.
But you guys aren't going to go drag race your car every day. I think what I hope and what we hope at 034 is that shows our dedication and commitment to the platform. That we're not afraid to prove our products and to show, to prove our mettle, to go out there and display for you guys. Like, we're serious about this. We're serious about offering the best product. This kind of stuff takes a ton of time. I mean, it's like if you went and did it, you'd spend a week, prepping your car before you even went, and it's just as much work for us. But we're proud to do this. We love getting these results, and we're not done with B8. Just getting started for B9, but within a very short span of time, we've completely turned B9 3.0T tuning on its head within the span of 3 months. We've completely disrupted this sector of the tuning market. So yeah, and we're going to continue, and that's what we do. So we're here to build and support these products, and we're serious about it.